Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for January 2022. Okay, I'm going to get this out of the way first because I know I say it every month. You're tired. Okay, I'm just saying it, you're tired. So again, it's just bubbling under the surface. Let's get to the big things that are going on in January for you Aquarius, and this is starting in the start of January. I have a relationship breakdown at the start of January. Now, I'm not saying it's a romantic one. It could be a romantic one or a friendship. It's just there's some sort of betrayal going on here. So whether it's a romantic relationship betrayal or a friendship betrayal, there's certainly something drastic happening at the start of January that causes your relationship to break. Now, I'm not going to lament too much about this Aquarius because I feel like this person probably, you know, is meant to leave your life at this time. The cards show that once they leave your life, that things are going to seem lighter, like you're not going to feel so heavy after this person has gone, and you're not going to realize until after they've gone what sort of weight you had on you around this particular person. So I know it's difficult when relationships of any kind come to an end. Like it could, like I said, relationship, friendship, family, siblings, whatever it is coming to an end, and there is a great deal of sadness around it. So I'm not saying you're going to be jumping for joy when it's finished. There is a great deal of sadness around the ending of this, but at the same time there's this feeling of a massive relief or release around this too, and it's almost like it frees you up to move forward with your life and just feel freedom. There's some freedom around this. I'm sure you're going to know what I mean when you listen to this and you figure out who I'm talking about. There's freedom around this. Okay, so once I've got that, all happens sort of in the first half of Jan. So prepare yourself for all of that. Like I said, it is sad and it's tiring and it's a bit overwhelming, but it is for the best. I want you to remember that it is for the best. Now, after this happens, I've got some really interesting cards coming into your spread. So I've got the Magician, I've got the Sun, really good cards that show me a lot of positive things and also strength. So the problem is you don't know what to do and where you're going. So I know I've said you've had lots of abundance and all your hard work's paying off and all this has been happening for you the last few months, and now you're sitting at the crossroads wondering what are you going to do with yourself now. I guess I want to say to you Aquarius, do you have to do something right this minute? I feel like you've been on such a roll and so driven and motivated with everything that you're doing. I wouldn't be cross with you if you sort of stopped and had a bit of a rest and decided what you were doing while you were resting, rather than trying to make decisions when you're frustrated, tired, and you're sort of grieving a relationship that may have finished. It might be a time for you to just sit still and make a plan moving forward, rather than, so you are sitting there, I want you to sit still and make a plan, rather than sort of push through. That makes sense. So we're going to sit for a bit and just mull over how you want things to look moving forward now, because these things that happen at the start of the month around these relationships, they're big things, like they're big relationships. So it will be something that does actually sort of affect you in a big way, but like I'm okay with it. I'm looking at the cards and the cards are telling me that it's okay to let it go. So if you need to sit down and just grieve or just sit for a bit in that space, then do that. You don't have to go running off and challenge yourself with something immediately. Like sometimes I do say that's a good thing to do, but in this particular case, I feel like you're so tired. I just want you to have a little rest, you know, have a little rest. You know, that thing I keep telling you to do for like the last 3 months, but you still haven't done it yet. Maybe it's time in January. Let's start 2022 with you listening to your body when it's tired and you go, okay, I'm going to listen now, I'm going to have a rest. How about that then? That would be very nice if you would do that, because you know what? You're ending January with balance and strength, and I really like that for you. So there's my strength card. So you know what's right for you and you will make the right decisions for yourself. It's just you're kind of overdoing things a bit, that's all. And I know I've said this many, many times to you, but I guess make a plan. After things have changed for you, I want you to sit and make a plan, not just go rushing off and doing something without thinking about it. I want you to sit down and make a plan. So basically January is about letting go and then making a plan. Those two things, when you say it like that, make perfect sense. Letting go, make a plan, moving on. So good luck with all of that. It is going to be a difficult start to the year for you, but it's all for the best. Remember, it's all for the best. Okay, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.